What's going on, guys? Back with another late night discussion. Um, in this presentation here, I want to talk to you guys about um, parents um, being honest with their children. Um, feel this would be, something good to elaborate more on. The reason why parents need to be honest with their children is because your parents are responsible for you being here, and they could have chosen to not have you and just save you, and just saved you a lot of heartache and pain. Um, your parents, you know, they are the reason for you being here. So parents need to be honest with their children. You have a lot of parents that lie to their children. You have a lot of parents who are dishonest. And I think that's evil, and I feel parents that lie to their children need to be punished. You should never lie to your children. I mean, that is just wicked and evil and just full of the devil to lie to your kids. That's something that I just don't agree with. You know, but it just depends on what kind of parents you have. I'm thankful enough to where even though I had a mother who wasn't intelligent, I'm thankful enough to where I had a father who was intelligent, who always kept it real with me. And parents that lie to their children are just wicked and evil, because it's like you gave birth to some children. You knew the pain and turmoil and the hell that they were gonna face in life, but you chose to bring them here. And parents that lie to their children are just wicked and evil, because the world is not gonna lie to your kid. So you as a parent don't need to lie to your children. And I just feel like, you know, if you're gonna be that kind of parent to your children, you should have never became a parent, you know. Um, that's why I say it just boils down to what kind of parents you have. Um, you know, parents that tell lies, parents who are dishonest, those are the worst type of parents to have. And, you know, everybody is not qualified to be a parent. Anybody can bring a child into the world, but everybody is not qualified to be a parent. Some people should have never been parents. They don't deserve to be parents. Um, and I'm just a firm believer that any parent that lies to their child, um, they're just wicked and evil, because the world ain't gonna lie to you. So, your parents, they need to be honest with you and tell you the truth, you know, about how things really is. That's why, I'm glad that I had the kind of father that I had to let me know what the deal was from a young age, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the world is not going to lie to you. So your parents don't need to lie to you. And I feel like that's what put me at an advantage, because at least I had one parent that was honest with me, you know, because if, I could just imagine, people who have, their mother and father lying to them, gaslighting them. I could just imagine, guys who are in positions like that. Like those type of dudes are just totally messed up. This is why you need parents that are honest and transparent with you. Parents who not gonna lie to you. It's very imperative that you have parents who keep it real with you. You know, because society is definitely gonna let you know where you stand, and your parents, believe it or not, they know why you're going through the things you're going through. They know why you're catching the hell that you're catching. They know why you faced all the persecution that you faced in life. They know what the deal is. Believe it or not, parents know what the deal is. And your parents, they could have chosen to not bring you here, but they chose to bring you here. and now you're paying the price because they chose to bring you here. You know, um, parents just need to start being more real with their kids. Keep it real and stop lying to their children. Um, as a parent, you got to do your job. You got to do your job. You got to do what's right by your kids. You know, um, sitting around being deceptive, telling lies, that's just not the way to be. It is definitely not the way to be. And if I was a father, I would tell my if I had a son, I'd tell him the same things that my father told me because the truth will always set you free. A lie will never help you. I mean, the truth may hurt your feelings, it may get you down and out, but the truth will always be more. The truth is always more satisfying than a lie. Because when you lie to someone, you're destroying them. You're not helping them by lying to them. So, it's better to just tell someone the truth, even if it hurt their feelings. The truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. And I just feel parents need to step up to the plate and start doing their job. Stop lying to your children. Stop being deceptive, and just keep it real with your kids. Because if you're going to be deceptive and lie to your own kids, if you're going to be a wicked parent like that, then maybe you shouldn't have had children. You know, um, your parents at the end of the day, they understand whether they want to admit it or not. They understand why you have the shortcomings you have. They understand why you have the challenges you have because they brought you here. And if your parent can't be honest with you, then they're not a good parent. They're a wicked and evil parent. You know, um, I'm grateful for the kind of father that I had. I really am because I would have been totally ignorant to a lot of things and would have been totally clueless to a lot of things if I didn't have the kind of father that I have. Somebody who was honest and transparent with me about things. Um, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it is what it is. Uh, there are certain things that were just written in stone from the day you were conceived. And it's funny how this sick, sadistic world likes to blame people for things that was already determined before they even came into the world. Because your genetic makeup, a lot of this stuff was already solidified the day before you was even born. But we live in a society that just likes to blame people for their misfortune. You know, society likes to tell people who've endured a lot of misfortune that they got to man up. But your story was already written the day you were born. And this is why it's so imperative for parents to be honest with their children. Because if you're a reject, if you're an outcast, your parents, they know why you're a reject. They know why you're an outcast. They know why you're a man who's not wanted. They know the deal. This is why parents need to be honest with their children and stop being so deceptive and telling lies. Because time will tell everything. And this evil, wicked society that we live in is not going to play no games with you. This is why your mother and father need to step up to the plate and be real. And if your mother and father are not honest with you and they lying to you, You need to just totally, just don't even associate with them. Don't even waste your time talking to them. Because if you got parents like that, they showing you that they're wicked and evil and they don't love you. But that's going to conclude this late night discussion. Um, Parents got to do better. You got a lot of parents that lie to their children. They tell their kids a lot of false dreams. They tell their children a lot of things that's not true. But that's evil because your parents deep down they know why you have the struggles that you have. So them lying about it is just evil. But on that note, you guys have a good night. Talk to you soon.